I'm Tanna Fredreick. I'm an actress. Are you aware? Are you aware that by turning off your computers, even for an hour a day, say when you step out to lunch from the office, you can help to save the environment? Also at night, it's so important to turn your computers off. This is something I learned, I think, only a year ago. I think there was a fallacy. Somebody had told me along the way that by leaving your computers on, it was the equivalent of plugging a light of a strand of Christmas lights in. But I never realized until I went through all the information provided by Green IT Week that it actually produces a huge amount of CO2 emissions and is incredibly taxing on the environment. So that's my big tip: turn off your computers. I have been a proponent of saving the environment, of course, for a long time, in environmental awareness. I co-founded a benefit with PT Townend called Project Save Our Surf. It's also with Sean Thompson. So the three of us kind of came together because I'm a surfer myself and surf in the nastiest, dirtiest waters here in Santa Monica. I'm sure Australian waters are much cleaner and better. But we had to do something about cleaning up the California coastlines. And so for 3 years now, we've had a surfathon. This year it's Surf 24 over International Surfing Days on June 19th and 20th. It's a 24-hour surfing extravaganza where the surfers are being asked to give all their time to staying in the water and get pledges from people. So I guess it kind of stemmed from not just from there. I mean, as a kid too, I grew up in Iowa, and we came from a farming background, which we were always very conscientious of the environment, and we reaped our benefits from the environment. So what we put into the environment was what we got out of it. So we were very correct in making sure, saving energy, making sure that we didn't use too many pesticides, crop rotation, just being careful with what was sustaining us growing up. So I think Green IT Week is just absolutely incredible because now we've sort of gotten used to recycling bottles and cans, and there's fifth graders who do that now, and separating the recyclables at home. But the next level, because we are so technologically advanced and there's so much technology, is learning to manage that and learning to take down our electronic waste, as well as using the computers and all of the technology that we have to help the environment. And so I personally am really excited about learning what I can do to, through computers and through our technology to help the environment, because I believe that our technology could be a great asset. I guess I've kind of been ocean-centric, and as being an environmentalist, you can get put into these little pockets of, what your focus is, because there's just so much to try to help. There's so much to try to conquer, but I didn't realize how much. I mean, even driving to this building, there are huge buildings in Century City, and when I was looking at them, thinking now, because of the information that you provided about how many computers are being used, how much electricity is being used right now for every single computer in every single office in these huge gargantuan buildings, and how much CO2 is being emitted, and how is that adding to the greenhouse effect, and where are those computers going if they're all upgraded, or if they're being thrown out and replaced one every 3 years, where is that waste going? And it's kind of terrifying to me. It's a little terrifying, especially the pictures that I looked at on the internet of all of the waste and where are we going to put it? So it's scary. It's scary. By the simplicity of just knowing little tiny pieces of information that can help, which is what we focus on when we do water conservation too. The fact of fixing leaky faucets. Well, turn off your computers. It's an easy thing to do. Just turn it off at night and turn it on in the morning. When you're not using it and you leave the house, turn off your computers. Simple things like that really help, and people don't realize how much tiny, simple things that they change and modify in their everyday life can create a huge result and be incredibly beneficial to the environment. I'm completely 100% on board. I want to know more now. I want to know more about what I can do, what I can teach other people, about it, because I feel like it's a new subject for me, and technology is kind of a new subject for all of us, and so I really want to figure out how I can make the most of this wonderful piece of equipment sitting in front of me that it has a lot of dangerous substances within it, but also is a very precious substance that we are very lucky to use. How to utilize it to help the environment, but also how to not waste it so that I'm contributing to the problems in the environment. And it's going to be a great week. I wish the best to everybody, and I encourage everyone to get in there and learn about even the small things that can be done on a daily basis to help our environment.